Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport all-wheel drive sedan, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It's often easy to forget that sport luxury sedans aren't limited to European brands. German automakers such as BMW and Audi rightly get credit for popularizing a class of small car that blends high-performance driving with luxury materials and technology. But Japanese and American brands have left their own marks on the class. The 2019 Infiniti Q50 is one such alternative to cars such as the Audi A4 and the BMW 3 Series. Like its competitors, the 2019 Q50 offers turbocharged 4- and 6-cylinder engines, premium interior touches, and an array of available technology, but it often comes at a lower price. And with a performance pedigree that reaches back to the mighty Japan-only Nissan Skyline, the Q50 has power and handling that holds its own in this segment. The Infiniti Q50 is available in 4 trim levels for 2019. There's the 2-liter Pure, the 3-liter Luxe, the 3-liter Sport, and the Red Sport 400. Okay, so the base model Pure comes in 2 trim levels. You can either get a rear-wheel drive version that starts at $35,650, or you can get an all-wheel drive version of the same thing that starts at $37,650. The 2019 Q50 2-liter T starts with a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It makes 208 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. It's paired to a 7-speed automatic transmission, and rear-wheel drive is standard. All-wheel drive is optional. Like I said, standard features include 17-inch alloy wheels, automatic LED headlights, LED fog lights, automatic wipers, selectable drive modes, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, keyless ignition and entry, power adjustable front seats, simulated leather upholstery, dual zone automatic climate control, the Infiniti InTouch interface, which is an 8-inch upper touchscreen and a 7-inch lower touchscreen, and center console controller. There's 2 USB ports and a 6-speaker sound system with a CD player and satellite radio. Now, if you move up to the 3-liter Luxe, okay, comes in the same kind of trim levels. You either get it in all-wheel drive, it either comes standard in rear-wheel drive for $38,400, or you can get the Q50 3-liter T all-wheel drive that starts at $40,400. Now, this gives you a 3-liter V6 engine that makes 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. This version offers most of the 2-liter T's Pure features, but adds 18-inch wheels, a sunroof, wood trim, and voice commands. Next up is the Sport models. You got the Q50 3-liter Turbo Sport. Rear-wheel drive, it starts at $48,050, or you can get the same thing. You can get the Sport in an all-wheel drive variant, which adds another $2,000 to it, brings your total to $50,050. Now, with the Sport, this variant increases both performance and luxury with 19-inch wheels, performance tires, adjustable suspension settings, larger brakes, transmission paddle shifters, sportier styling, auto-dimming side mirrors. Now you're into the leather upholstery, aluminum interior accents, heated front sport seats that include manual thigh adjustment and power bolster adjustment. There's driver seat memory functions, a heated power adjustable steering wheel, a 60/40 split folding rear seat, a surround view camera, rear parking sensors, a navigation system, and a 16-speaker Bose audio system. Now, many of the Sport's extra luxury features are optional on that Luxe, the tier that's right below this. Now, the Red Sport 400, the Q50 Red Sport 400 is the top tier for the Q50 for 2019. The base model Red Sport 400, which is rear-wheel drive, starts at $51,350. If you want to get it in all-wheel drive, that's going to move you up to $53,350. Now, the Red Sport 400 features a more powerful V6. It makes 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. It's got unique 19-inch wheels with they're slightly wider in the rear. So you've got a staggered tire setup. You get quilted leather upholstery, dark chrome and red stitching interior accents, and blind spot monitoring. Some of the 3-liter T Sports extra luxury items are also standard, but not all. You have to get the sensory package to add the power adjustable steering wheel, auto dimming side mirrors, driver's seat memory functions, and the 16-speaker Bose audio system. Both the 3-liter T Sport and the Red Sport 400 configurations offer the Proactive package, which includes adaptive headlights, automatic high beams, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, blind spot warning, full stop and go adaptive cruise control, and a full drive-by-wire steering system. I say go with the 2-liter T if you're sticking to a budget and skip the Red Sport 400 unless you require maximum horsepower. That leaves the 3-liter T to hit the sweet spot with an excellent array of standard features, including a 300 horsepower V6 for less than $40,000. Choosing between the Luxe and Sport trims depends on your driving style and your appetite for nicer features, although many Sport features are available in optional packages for the Luxe as well. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport all-wheel drive. Now, listen, real quick before I forget, I haven't done many Infiniti videos, but I did do the 2018 Infiniti Q60 Red Sport 400. Beautiful vehicle. If you're interested in that, I'll go ahead and put a link up in the corner right now. Okay, let's check out these exterior colors. This one's called Mocha Almond. This color here, that wasn't moving. I was trying to move this thing. It doesn't seem to be moving. This one's called Pure White exterior color. So we're checking the exterior colors for our 2019 Infiniti Q50 sedan. Like I said, we saw the Mocha Almond, the Pure White, the Black Obsidian, the Hagane Blue. It's actually not a bad color. I'm not really that much into blues, but that's not too bad. The Iridium Blue they have the Liquid Platinum. That's kind of cool. There's Graphite Shadow. There's Majestic White. I like that. There's Midnight Black. Also like that. And then there's that Dynamic Sunstone Red, and I think that's the end of it. Yeah, that's the end of it. And then there's that Dynamic Sunstone Red. Okay, so we checked the exterior colors for the 2019 Infiniti Q50. Let's take a look at the exterior. Let's just take a look at the exterior photos, the design, all that there. I think the Infiniti is very attractive. You know, the Infiniti is seemingly never front of mind for me as an auto manufacturer. That said, every time I do turn my attention toward the Infiniti brand, I'm always really impressed with their vehicles, the design, the fit and finish, their performance, all of that. I think that they're making a great product. I really do. Let's take a look at these interior photos. Now, this must be the top of the line here. Q50 Red Sport. Why do I know that? Because it's got the quilting on the interior. And I think the Red Sport, unless I'm wrong, is the only trim level to get the quilting, I believe. But let's see what other photos they have here. Here's another shot of one with the quilting. I like it in black leather. It looks very good. Yep. Here's one with stone leather, they call it. This is graphite leather. And this is called stone leatherette. So they also offer a leatherette as well. And then a graphite leatherette. And then a wheat leatherette. And I think one more slide here. Yeah, and then a graphite leatherette as well. So one way or the other, whether you get the leather interior or the faux leather interior, the fake leather, it's still a nice cabin inside this 2019 Q50 sedan. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a nice place to be one way or the other, especially at this price point and what cars it's competing against, the A4 Audi, the 3 Series BMW. I think it's, well, you know, those cars are very, very nice inside. I don't think this car is really giving up much on the interior. No, it's not quite as forward thinking as those two automobiles, but it's very, very nice in here, especially in the Red Sport trim with the quilting. Here we can get some better shots of the interior. So there's two touchscreens. I think one's an 8-inch touchscreen, and the other this lower screen might be a 7-inch touchscreen. Here you've got some radio controls and all that, your audio, menu, climate. It's pretty nice in there. It looks pretty good, right? Got your music up here. We're going to learn about the features. So after we go through looking at these slides, and that's about the last slide, they're showing the paddle shifter, we are going to actually go take a look at all the features of the 2019 Infiniti Q50. But we still have a few more gallery photos to look at, so let's do that. Here they're trying to show maybe the craftsmanship. You know, you got the top stitching. This looks like the dashboard up here. You've got some contrast stitching, and they're just showing the fit, the finish, the design. Yeah, it looks door sills right here. These might be illuminated door sills. It's real nice. Here's your Bose sound system. That's surely not standard, but it's an option. Here's another shot of surely a red Sport, because here's that quilting on the interior. Yeah, and it's pretty nice. So that was 6 of 6 slides there. I think we are actually ready now to go check out the features. Yes, we are. We are ready to check out the features. As you can see here, or maybe not, there are 5 categories of features for the 2019 Infiniti Q50 sedan. They've got performance features, which is what we're going to start at. There's design features, technology features, connectivity features, and then something they call owner benefits. We'll see what that's about when we get there. So, with that said, let's start with the first set of features, which is performance. So the first thing I want to let us know is that 3-liter V6. It makes up to 400 horsepower in the red Sport trim level, but you can also get it as a 3 horsepower variant, as we know, in the Luxe and the Sport and all that there. So you can also get it in the 300 horsepower or the 400 horsepower trim level. Since we are doing a build and price on the 2019 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport all-wheel drive sedan, it's relevant to mention that it makes 400 horsepower. It gets 26 miles to the gallon. I'm going to assume that's mixed driving. Or maybe freeway, because that seems pretty high, but maybe it's mixed driving, 26 miles to the gallon. It is a 3-liter turbo, 6-cylinder engine, and that engine not only does it make 400 horsepower, it makes 350 pound-foot of torque. Here they're talking about the available all-wheel drive system. If you remember from the beginning of this video, all the trim levels, they come in either rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. That's why they say they had 8 different trim levels of Q50 Infiniti, when really there's just 4, right? Because the Pure either comes in rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The Luxe, rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The Sport, rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. You get where I'm going with that. So here they're talking about the all-wheel drive system, and they're letting us know that up to 50% of the available power can be sent to the front wheels for better traction when it's needed, right? And then the rear wheels can actually get 100% of the power when that's called for as well. So this is an available performance feature. It's called dynamic digital suspension. It says this recalibrates the balance between comfort and performance, and it's something revolutionary. You push the button, and yeah, it gives you some preferred suspension stiffness, and some responsive steering, I'm assuming. So I guess this is just going to tighten up that whole drivetrain and make it a lot sportier. There are drive modes for the 2019 Infiniti Q50. They don't say what the drive modes are, but if they're like other manufacturers, there's usually like an economy, a sport plus type of thing, where something like Sport Plus is going to tighten up your handling, tighten up the throttle response, make it a little sharper, make the engine probably stay in your lower gears a little bit longer, versus economy where it's going to want to upshift. So it's probably got some similar settings to that. Maybe we might learn what those drive modes are along the way. Maybe we won't. At any rate, they are available. Okay, so we talked about performance. Let's talk about design for the 2019 Infiniti Q50 sedan. It looks really beautiful right here. I mean, it looks really nice. Here's some highlights of that design. It's got LED headlights, right? That's accented by LED daytime running lights. So there's got multi-mode jeweled headlamps, accented by LED daytime running lamps. Then you got this whole crescent window thing that's going on here in the back, right? And they think that's a whole work of art and all that there. And then they talk about the sculpted bodywork, which is nice. The fenders flare out. It's got a lot of, it says with muscular tension, broad-shouldered poise, low wide swept stance. I think I would agree that they're probably pretty on point with it, because this vehicle looks sporty, it looks athletic, it looks strong, and it looks capable. So yeah, I'm going to agree with all of that we just looked at. So okay, that was design. We learned about some design elements, or some design features. Prior to that, we learned about performance features. Now, it looks like we're looking at a Luxe. Looks like we're looking at a 3-liter T Luxe here, but we are going to now learn about technology features for the 2019 Infiniti Q50 sedan. I would call it. I would even go as far as to call it a high performance sedan. Certainly a high performance sedan in red sport trim at the very least. So yeah, they are seemingly talking about the Luxe. It says a breakthrough in luxury design, elegantly crafted vehicle, da 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 da. Here they're talking about the front fascia, how it's sculpted and contributes to the Q50's dynamic stance. Here they're talking about the 18-inch wheels. And we know that the Red Sport actually gets 19-inch wheels. So we know they're not talking about the Red Sport. They're certainly talking about the 3-liter T. It says every exterior element, so it's got 18-inch wheels. There's split spoke wheels. Yeah, and they don't look too bad. I think all the trim levels look nice. Yes, I'm partial to the most athletic, performance-based model, but I still think the 3-liter T looks good. I think the 2-liter Pure looks good as well. I just think that some of the tiers are close together that you might as well move up to the top and see what they have to offer. You know, if you got a BMW M3, it's certainly going to cost more money than $53,000 and change or whatever. I can't remember the MSRP, but we'll take a look at that when we get over to the build and price. I just want to see what's the best of this car compared to the German equivalent, and we're going to come in well below what the German equivalent of this car would be. Here's some specific design cues to the Red Sport 400 because it says it right up there. It says Red Sport 400 design. You see that? That's how I knew that. It's got a sport fascia, unique 19-inch wheels, and whatever this aluminum trim is. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name. But yeah, so the 19-inch wheels, the aggressive front fascia, which looks super cool, and the textured aluminum trim. Of course, you got to have the quilted leather on the seats as well. Well, I guess we were still talking about design because here we are now at technology. So we're going to actually learn about a little bit about safety technology. They're talking about this predictive forward collision warning. This is a standard system that can warn you of risks that you might not even know. It's got a front-mounted radar and all of that. They're showing it. We're not going to play the movies because I don't think videos within videos play very well. Then they're talking about this available system down here. It's called forward emergency braking. And it adds another dimension to the security, and it does not seem like forward emergency braking is standard on the Q50. Now, maybe on our Red Sport it might be. There's this direct adaptive steering, however. This is an available system, and yeah, if we can option it on ours, we certainly will. There's also an available system that's called lane departure prevention and active lane control. Like I said, they're both optional systems. A lot of safety stuff, but a lot of optional safety stuff. This one here is called a round view monitor with moving object detection. This is an available system. Again, it's an available system, so that means it's an optional system. It's not standard on any Infiniti Q50, not even the top of the line Red Sport. There's this backup collision intervention. So this is a backup camera, I'm assuming. They don't say whether or not it's, yeah, there it is. There's the word available again. So this is another optional package, another optional piece of technology. So, you know, what is it going to cost us to get it? So we're going to have to bundle it in a package. We'll see when we get to the build and price. What's this right here? It says the Infiniti Safety Shield. This is a comprehensive approach to safety. The Q50 offers layered technologies to help provide safety and convenience by monitoring the conditions, helping you avoid a collision. So they've got like these little slides here, intelligent cruise control. What else is there? There's distance control assist. Right? These are all the I see the word available here. I see the word available here. These are all optional. These are all optional things. If you want to make sure that you're reading all this stuff, just simply pause the video. I'll wait for you, and then we'll move forward. Here's that around view monitor. Yeah, we kind of already sort of saw this stuff. Backup collision intervention, another available system. This predictive forward collision warning. There's blind spot intervention and blind spot warning. There's lane departure warning and lane departure prevention. There's forward emergency braking. There's more forward emergency braking and restraints and body structure. So it says that the Infiniti has an advanced airbag system, includes roof-mounted curtain side impact supplemental airbags. It's got front seat-mounted side impact supplemental airbags, front seat belts with pretensions, load limiters, seatbelt reminders, and zone body construction. That means crumple zones with front and rear. Oh, there it is, with front and rear crumple zones. I love that term. All right, let's talk connectivity. Let's talk connectivity. It says never lose touch. So what do we got? Infiniti InTouch services. What is this? InTouch opens up a new dimension of connectivity between you and your vehicle. The available suite of monitoring alerts and remote services. So that sounds like the Infiniti InTouch sounds like every manufacturer has their own app these days. Apps that'll, check, lock and unlock your door, check, to see if you need service, that kind of stuff. Pay your car note, that kind of thing. Sounds like Infiniti InTouch may sort of kind of be that. I'm not going to quote that, and we're not going to dig into that, but it sounds like that's probably what it is. Then there's that Sirius XM. Almost every car has Sirius connected to it with, and when you buy one new, they'll give you a little short 3 or 6 month trial subscription, and then I guess if you want to keep going, then you got to pay out of pocket for it. So here's Sirius XM, and it gives you free. Oh, this is commercial free music, sports, news, talk, comedy, entertainment, all that there. So yeah, here, like I said, we're not going to play a video within a video. Let's see, they're still talking about the connected technology. Here's the Infiniti InTouch services, connect and go. So it's an available suite of digital applications and remote services. Direct link your convenience and confidence. So personal security. Yeah. So in an emergency, you could press the SOS button to speak to a live response specialist. These features include automatic collision notification, emergency call, roadside assist, stolen vehicle locator, alarm notification. There's convenience and concierge services. You can get a journey planner, destination send a car, connected search, vehicle health report. And then there's these remote services over here, such as remote lock and unlock. See, that's what I was talking about. Remote horn and lights, remote engine start, park car finder, all that stuff there. So yeah, so that Infiniti InTouch is an app not unlike the apps all other automotive manufacturers seemingly have these days. All right, let's find out about this Bose system because it looks really good. It says Bose Performance Series Audio. Yeah, we know it's not standard. It's a 10. It's got 13 speakers. No, it's a 16 speakers. It says 3 10-inch woofers anchor the 16-speaker system, and the remaining 13 speakers are aligned to surround you with what sound that is optimized in the cabin's acoustics. There's a lot of speakers in here. There's a 16-speaker system, and it's not a very big car, and Bose sound systems sound wonderful, so this has to sound very crisp and very good. Okay, so lastly, we're over here at owner's benefits. What are they talking about? Total ownership experience. They talk about personalized services and things like that. We're comprehensive program premium services and coverage. We're not going to get into any of that stuff. We don't do any of that. So what is this stuff really about? 24-hour roadside assistance, a courtesy vehicle when you drop off your car for warranty service only. Trip interruption benefits, meaning like if the car breaks down, I guess. Yeah, and they've got some of these exclusive benefits, convenient custom plans. I don't get into any of this stuff on the channel. What we like to do on the channel is we like to find out the features. We like to learn about the car. We like to get a ballpark figure of what it costs. And why I say ballpark figures because sometimes the internet price is different than anything else. So we just want a rough ballpark figure of what it might cost to put the car in our garage. We don't get into financing. We don't get into all the other add-ons like prepaid services and all that kind of junk. We don't do all that. Let's go check the specs. Okay, well, the specs page was completely wonky. We're skipping it. We're going to go right over here and do the build and price. I scrolled all the way down the page. Here we are at the 2019 Q50 Red Sport 400 all-wheel drive, starting in MSRP $53,350. We're going to go ahead and select that and move it on. Okay, the first thing they want to have us do is select our exterior colors. I went ahead and just selected the Majestic White. It's a $500 option, so we went ahead and selected the Majestic White. Let's go ahead and check out our interior. It's pretty easy for me to tell you which one we're going to get. I want to go with the dark graphite semi-aniline quilted leather and with this aluminum trim. So we're going to go ahead and select that, and that gives us that. And then we can move on to packages next. Well, the only package they offer is the sensory package, but it gives you a whole bunch of stuff. The Bose system, the dual occupant memory system for the driver's seat, auto dimming outside mirrors with reverse tilt down. You get an air purifier system. You get ambient lighting. Yeah, $2,650. I think it's a good deal. We're going to go ahead and add that. And you know what? The reality is we're under $60,000. We're going to definitely come in under $60,000. And this is a lot of car, in my opinion, for under $60,000. Let's go ahead to see what accessories there are, see if we're going to put anything on. Well, I like this infrared radiant welcome light. It's 465. Let's get that bad boy. And they've got some popular stuff here. They got the Infiniti radiant interior ambient lighting. But there's a little exclamation point here, like there's a little conflict there. So you know what? We're gonna just go ahead and skip that. I like the illuminated kick plates. I like that for that's what that was. It's not available with the sensory package because I just did that. So if it's got that little triangle, I guess you can't get it with the sensory package, I suppose. We can get the little splash guards. Those are cool. It comes in a set of 4. Got those bad boys. The cargo package we can skip. The rear deck lid spoiler, I like that. That looks fun. We're gonna go ahead and add that for 450. The all-weather package with the all-season mats and all that, I like that a lot. Let's do that for 2.25. What's up with this? The carbon fiber package? Yeah, son, I'm all over it. Carbon fiber package? Done. Oh, wait a minute. What's the deal? Not available with the rear deck lid spoiler. Well, guess what? Then let's continue. Let's go there. There we go. Now we got it because it has a spoiler on it. The sport floor mats, I want those too for the summertime. We've already got the carbon fiber bits, the security impact sensor. I'm not really worried about that. Rear USB charging ports. Yep, let's throw those bad boys on there. I think that's cool. Definitely. We have the mats we want. Yep, we have all that. Black Sport grill. I don't think we have that. I don't think. Let's go. Yep, now we got the black. This is going to turn out to be quite sporty. Wheel locks. I always do that. What's the trunk net? Nah, we don't need that. We don't need any of this stuff. All cool stuff. We don't need it. Now, you might need this if you like scrape your boxes over your bumper and you don't pick them up. You might need that. I don't need that because I'm picking my stuff up. The rest of this, nah, we can skip over the rest of this. License plate frames, seatbelt holders. What's this? Motorsports Sport exhaust with external resonator? Yeah, I want a sport exhaust. I'm all over that. Boom. Yeah, we're sitting at 60,000, but this is all stuff that you don't have to get, but I'm getting it because it's fun. I'm getting it because it's fun. They have Wi-Fi you can get. I'm all right with that. What is this? The Q50, Q60 Alpha cold air intake? Yeah, buddy. I'm all over that. All over that. I think we've hit the end. All right, so we're sitting at 61,862. I'm sorry, 872. We selected 10 accessories. Let's go to the summary. They're trying to collect our information. I'm smart enough to skip right on over that. Here we are at the summary. Life started for this vehicle at $53,350. We added a whole bunch of accessories, and we got all the stuff we wanted. The car is $61,872. But you know what? This is a car that is the hot sauce, baby. It's the hot sauce, and there's not going to be another one out on the road like this. You're going to see all other cars, and they look good too, TOO as an also, but this car is great. It looks awesome, and it's super unique. I like it a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. I think we've reached the end. If you found this review of the build, well, you know what? Here's the deal. Can we print off this build summary really fast? Let me double check. Let's double check if we can print off the build summary. And if we can, I don't see anywhere where we can yet. Nope, I don't see it. I was going to say that I would put the build summary in the description below, but it doesn't look like I could download it. So here it is right here. Hang on one second. Okay, I got it. So if you like the way that I spec'd out this 2019 Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400 all-wheel drive, you can download the build summary in the description below as we speak. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up and tell you to have a wonderful day. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you on the very next video.